We are live. About to watch the Summer Game Fest kickoff show. That's the wrong button. I need to use this button. And, you know, I really think this is going to be a very safe show. I feel like that's how it's going to be. Also, is this streaming at 30 or 60 frame? Okay, 60 frame. Yeah, cool. I'm trying to stream at 60 frame, by the way, and I hope it works out. But let me know how the stream quality goes. But yeah, I really don't expect too much from this show. Other than hopefully there's a couple of pretty hype nuggets. Just a couple of them. Just sprinkled in amongst the 2 hours. And then the rest of the 2 hours, it's just kind of like some okay stuff. But I'm always down for these showcases. Always have a blast. And I look forward to doing so with you guys. So I hope you have a lovely start to your weekend with this. And, yeah. We'll see what happens. What do you expect to see? What do you hope to see? What no way in hell would you think would be here? We should actually look at the partner thing. Alex Coronota is here, and I'm going to tell you right now, that boy is going to list out everything that's going to be at this show based off of incredibly thorough research. I get your comments, man, and it's just like, here's everything. I appreciate it a lot, dude. I've decided to just leave that behind. I'm not one of those people, unless there's like a very, there's a specific presentation I want to make or a video I want to make where I do want to be well informed on it. Yeah, just all these leaks, all these rumors, all these reports, all these stats. I'm just I don't want to know. I want to be a consumer that is surprised. I want to be a consumer that is surprised by things. I don't want to be one of those folks, which nobody here is, I believe, but it's just I don't want to report on leaks, on so on like that anymore. Like the freaking Halo thing that was blowing up yesterday. I'm just like, why did this have to get out? Why? Alex, I don't know anything today, but I can't. I think you mean can give you a list for Sunday. I want to be surprised too, honestly. Right? It's just a thing now. Mr. Matty Plays did a video about showcase season in general, and he made an excellent point where it's just showcases now, there's so much about them that they don't have to compete with each other anymore, and two, just everything leaks about them now, or a lot of things do, and it's a bummer. But yeah, shout out to Creature, Supertone, Joey, Nike, D, Paragon, Hannah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live viewing of the Summer Game Fest show, which Day of the Devs is right after this. Highly encourage watching. I finally watched Day of the Devs last year. I think I did the year before too. It was no earlier than that, though, that I started watching it. It was either year before last or last. Day of the Devs is immediately following the show. I highly endorse checking that out. I know I'm going to hang out for 10 minutes-ish after this to talk about the show. Especially if we get support coming in. But Day of the Devs is after this. I'm going to try to make that my evening tonight, or maybe tomorrow morning I'll check it out. Along with maybe an episode of Gen V. But anyway. Joey says Silk Song. In all caps. Could be. Silk Song is such a wild card, man. It is such a wild card. I don't know. I don't know when or where Silk Song ever shows up. D, are you hyped for Summer Game Fest? I am so if somebody asked me that question, and also I saw somebody say what was it? Yeah, Faisal said the Thing remaster trailer is out already. I did see the thumbnail for that. Okay, I thought you were talking about something else. Yeah, so if you ask what's my level, and I'm curious about you guys too. What's your answer to this? What's your level of hype for this show? I have to be honest. I'm at a 6. Like Summer Game Fest kickoff, like I'm streaming it, you know, which means I have enough faith that there's going to be something cool here. So it's like minimum 6, but like, I don't know, like just something like, I feel like every year Summer Game Fest is kind of like that appetizer show. Same goes for Gamescom too. Like Summer Game Fest and Gamescom, they are appetizers to the Game Awards. That's how I personally feel. I'm very curious if anybody feels different about that. There's usually maybe like a nice nugget or two, that's for sure. And that's what I'm hoping, you know, to just get those couple like hype things, at least like 2 or 3, whether I'm going to play them or not, just like those big moments that I know the internet's going to talk about. You know, I'm not a Bioshock fan, but if Bioshock drops here, which we do know, like 2K confirmed, like we're going to announce the next entry in one of our most like iconic franchises at this show. Like if it's Bioshock, while I'm not a Bioshock fan, I'm going to recognize that as like one of the couple moments, one of those couple nuggets that I'm talking about as like, that is a moment that the internet's going to talk about. So as long as I get that, then I'm excited, but I'm currently at like a 6 or a 7 in terms of like overall excitement. And also it's because there's so many things that have been confirmed for this show. I don't like that. I get why marketing wise you have to do it. You have to like bring people in to be like, tune in to see this, the next Smash character. Smash is over. But I don't know. Like I like to just go in with the most blank canvas, which is why I hate leaks and rumors and stuff. I don't click on those videos anymore. Yeah. Simple Lurk, we're going to talk about that Sunday. We're going to watch it this Sunday. I'm going to go live 30 minutes beforehand, Simple Lurk. But yeah, I did a whole video about that, Simple Lurk. Which, by the way, when I watch that video over again, like, I'm not bashing. Like, I don't want anybody to not be excited for the Xbox showcase. I was just simply explaining, like, where I personally am at. I am not entitled. Xbox does not owe me anything. I am not the correct opinion. I am just a single person on the internet sharing my opinion, and that's how it goes with any content creator you follow. We are not God. We are not Jesus. We are not the end-all, say-all. We are not Congress. We are just one person on the internet sharing our opinion. It's not right or wrong, just as everybody else's that comments on our opinions is not right or wrong. So yeah, I just wanted to set the stage as to where I am going into the Xbox show. Nike Boy, I have no idea. I used to wait for E3, so I'm just neutral. I miss E3, man. Everybody would compete with each other. Facial, you watch these shows with an open mind with no expectations is the best thing you can do. Yeah. Like, I have no expectations for this show. I guess my current, like, expectation is just that this is going to be a very safe show. How long is it, Nike? 2 hours. And then Day of the Devs, which is like an indie kind of deep dive show, is going to happen right afterwards. Kyle Fritz, have you been following the Keighley Kingdom Hearts back and forth on the social medias? Was curious about what you thoughts might have. Yeah, I'm aware of it, Kyle. And I have to admit, Keighley's body language was really sus. His body language was really sus in that. Now, that's a lot of copium. If you don't know what Kyle Fritz is talking about, he's basically like saying that Geoff Keighley did a live stream earlier this week. And he was like, he kind of pointed out, there's not going to be this, there's not going to be this, there's not going to be this. Which I think, for the most part, he's telling the truth. But he kind of like played really dumb and coy when he's like, there's a lot of people asking about Kingdom Hearts, and I'm not sure why. What do you mean you're not sure why? You're in the freaking gaming industry. You know what Kingdom Hearts is. And he's like, but no, there's not going to be any Kingdom Hearts at the show. But he's like rubbing his face as he says it, like constantly, as if he, like, I don't know. It was just a weird moment. But I don't know. I don't want to take his word by law, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to expect anything at this show other than the things that are absolutely confirmed, which is like 2K revealing a new entry in one of their most iconic franchises. Monster Hunter World is going to be here. There's like a whole list of things, man. Oh, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is going to be here, aka Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I think Honkai Star Rail, of course, is going to be here. You can't go to a Geoff Keighley show without a Honkai or the Genshin Impact studio being there. Remedy Entertainment is supposed to be here. They didn't say what for. It's probably going to be for Alan Wake 2 DLC. Miho, whatever. Thank you, creature. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Yep, that is supposed to be here too, Alex. So there was like 6 other things. Like there's a good dozen things at least that are confirmed to be here. So anyway. Skatalites excited or concerned? Is there supposed to be a question mark there? Not for this. Like, if you're asking that because of the Xbox video, like, the Xbox thing, I'm more so just like, please, this is really realistic of my hopes, not expectations, not law, my hopes. That's all it is. Like, these are really realistic hopes that you can do. Like, these aren't even out of line like Banjo-Kazooie. These are really realistic things that you can do. But like Summer Game Fest, it's just like, no, it's just usually like a safe show every year. It doesn't usually blow me away or super underwhelm. It's just kind of that like, yeah, that tasted all right situation. So, Paragon says Warframe will be here. Kyle, my most anticipated game this year, Metaphor. I believe Metaphor. Yeah, Metaphor, Fantasia, whatever. That is supposed to be here too. So you Atlas fans, you get your next look at that. I guess we could look at the partner sheet. Summer Game Fest partner sheet. I'm sure Devolver Digital will be here. I feel like Devolver, even though Devolver Digital is going to have their own show, I'd be very surprised if they didn't have something for peeps here. So this is the 2024 partner sheet, which you see Capcom on here. You see EA on here. Party Animals is on here. I like how Party Animals is like the only game on here. Everything else is like a publisher or a developer, but Party Animals is like the only game on this list. That's hilarious. Xbox is here? Yeah. PlayStation is too. Yeah, PlayStation is too. Nintendo's never at these. They always just do their own thing. Yeah. SNK, that's probably going to be... Did their fighting game come out? Yeah, why is SNK here? Is Dragon Age? I know like IGN made the scoop that like they're going to full-blown reveal like the next Dragon Age game, I think on June 11th. But did they confirm that? But because I see EA on here. I think personally, I'm really curious about EA because I feel like EA has kind of been pretty dark the past year or two. On a personal level, really excited about Nexon. I'm hoping Nexon, that's for like the finals update or a new look at Arc Raiders because Arc Raiders seems cool too. I'm a fan of Nexon is the publisher that owns these guys, but the people that are the developers of the finals and Arc Raiders. I'm hoping it's for them, but PlayStation probably will show up with like one of their rumored projects or like a Kojima thing or a DLC, Spider-Man DLC maybe. Don't know what Xbox could be. Probably just like for an Xbox Game Pass commercial or something. Not sure about Ubisoft either, because they have a Forward about to come up as well. Oh, that's the studio right there, Embark. Ooh, so Embark is confirmed to be here. Ooh, never mind. Forget Nexon. I just want to focus on Embark. Yee! But yeah, so you can see the partners there. which Devolver Digital is at, but no Square Enix. There's Bandai Namco, which is going to be Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's for sure. Yeah, no Squeenix. No Square Enix and no Disney. So maybe Geoff was absolutely telling the truth. No Square Enix and no Disney. So I think Geoff was telling the truth. My video was right. Stay tuned for D23. Joey, I swear if PS drops a major announcement here that wasn't at the State of Play, I'm throwing hands. All right. I don't align with that, but all right. Cola! I'm with you on Pragmata. Like, where is that game? Shout out to 30 people watching right now. You guys are amazing. Like, for whatever reason, even if you're just here for like the pre-show, like you chose to watch with me here. Is the stream running good, by the way? Because I see in my preview it kind of lagged. And like let me know, am I moving all right? Is the audio good? Obviously I'm gonna turn up the stream, but just shout out to you guys choosing to watch here of all places. I always appreciate that. But anyway, but yeah, I'm with you. I want to see Pragmata really bad. Because like, what the hell happened to that game? No, we're not getting GTA 60. Absolutely not. Facial, generally speaking, is it me or is our gaming excitement is spiraling downward by the year? Oh, 100% Facial. I definitely think that's from a lack of E3. That is for sure. But I was talking about this with the group the other day where we all agreed. It's just the older you get, the less excitement you have about things, which really sucks. Like, it's a really sad truth. But I do think E3... There's something fun about the competition that E3 brought, you know? So it's just not as exciting when everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. Unless you're a big fan of it. You know, like as much as I'm kind of in turmoil being an Xbox fan right now, it is still like Xbox fans like me are like super ready for that showcase. If you're a Nintendo fan, you're going to be super stoked for the Nintendo Direct and so on and so forth. Pretty Gisel, you were just turning purple, but now you're good. Was I really? Hannah says it's all good right now. D, there are a few issues here and there, but overall stream quality is good. Okay, I want confirmation because I'm seeing some things. You guys... Like, Hannah said all good right now, which instigates that there was problems. I shouldn't have did 60 frames. I'm trying to do 60 frames, and that might have been a mistake. Yeah, Joey, like, it's a fair point about the whole having an announcement at your own show, but there's also benefit to showing your thing at a place that will have external eyes. You know, instead of just showing it to your core audience, showing it to a more general audience, there might be a reason for that. Like, there might be a reason for that. You know, like, say, I literally had some fans back in the day, like, literally they would send me art or be a patron or message me or whatever. They were that hardcore fans of mine, but the only reason they watched the Xbox show was because I was watching it. Hell, that's maybe a couple of you, too. And they would never have watched it if it wasn't for me. But they would watch the Summer Game Fest or Game Awards. So it's like, it's for that exact reason. Like first party people or publishers that want to insert into this much more general show because they... Why did this stream... Okay, we're starting, I guess. Sorry. But yeah, that explanation. I don't know why it fell behind for me. My bad. I think I'm live.
Everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Okay, we're going.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show,
I've been to the YouTube Theater.
Welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
I'm glad he even just mentioned that. Also, yes, Joey, live audience. Like the good old days.
Face it, this has
Live audience is really fun.
Tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year.
Wow.
2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list.
This is an intro, dude.
Inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great.
Jeff! Oh my God, he just got so many brownie points.
Over the next 2 hours, we'll have big friends.
He addressed that shit. Oh my God.
Batman and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single.
I am so glad he called that shit out.
We invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wish list it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you.
Wow. Good intro, Jeff. Props to you.
So should we get to the games? All right.
Awesome.
It all begins right
That's great.
now. Here's our first announcement.
That's a really good introduction.
Next.
Oh, PlayStation.
Look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Strength! Hey, what game is this anyway?
I admit I've heard about this, and I hate that I've heard about this.
Give me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry.
It's Horizon Legos.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And cut fire attack.
A lonely hero.
It's Horizon Legos.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right. A friendly hero hunting with her pals.
Ow, hey, whose side are you on?
Wow.
Wow, what is this place?
Collecting all the
Well, there you go.
shiny things
Woo, money!
and making a home.
Aloy, I love the joke that Aloy has more personality in this game than in her very own one.
That's a big one. Here we go. Down you go.
I mean, it makes sense. Give kids, toys, there's Legos, robots, dinosaurs. It's like super ideal. Lego Horizon Adventures on everything but oh wait, well, duh, it's wait.
Leave it. PlayStation.
That's technically a PlayStation game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch.
That was Lego Horizon Adventures coming out later this year.
It's partnership with Lego, so I'm sure it wasn't their decision alone, but
Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted
interesting. I mean, it makes sense, but
two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. Right now, we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
I'm with you, Cola. I think that would have been a good start to the show. From the people that do chivalry. And there's a permadeath or something. I missed the explanation. That was a big boy. Okay. It's almost like these trailers confuse me because it's like I think it's just like an in-engine type of look, you know? 8-player co-op. Ooh. That's a replayable map. And there's a permadeath thing. So I'm assuming you just like you make for the longest run you can. Loves, there was a really good start to the show. Not in terms of reveal, but like a really good like addressing the state of the industry talk.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Are we good? I see we're in the red. Sorry, let me just make sure I don't have as many.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers.
He streams in the red, so I'm worried.
Let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
Okay.
Beat your toughest opponent?
We're good now. Yeah, my...
To keep...
Oh, I hate it when this happens. My thing says we're in the red still, and I don't like that.
To chase your dreams at any price.
Just let me know if things go nuts.
Glory for your team. No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
Is this a collab? I feel like this is a collaboration. With a certain something, but that wouldn't make sense because it's Warner Brothers. No, okay, it's just Quidditch champions. Okay. All right, it says we're in the green again. A game that's all about Quidditch.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Do any of you have 20 friends? Hey, we're killing the security guards. They're still killing him. This seems like the most... This seems very just funny. You know, like the Phasmo, the mining, the content, like those style games. It seems like something like that. I don't know if that's a genre, but you know. Even though it's not like those where you're, you know, detectiving, but... So you're just trying to break out of a jail, which I'm assuming is like procedurally generated. Is that a freaking gun? What? Cuff bust? I'm noting that. That looks like absolutely ridiculous.
All made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad.
Freaking how?
Stage. All right, next
new game night idea, right, Hannah?
Games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel.
True.
On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event.
I was going to say, I'd be shocked if, yeah.
Summer Game Fest events, but right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
Yeah, I was going to say, they can't do too much here because I'm sure they'll want to dive into it hard Monday. Because if you didn't know, there's a Ubisoft Forward on Monday.
Something stolen.
I don't think I'm going to be streaming that. But if you want to see Assassin's Creed and Star Wars Outlaws, tune in Monday. Yo, think. Yo, yo.
We should get moving.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great.
I have so much hope.
Everything we're showing you.
I have so much hope for that game.
Coming out, this year, Cuff Bus. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool.
I know people wanted to bash about the packaging, but
next few months here. All right,
ignoring the packaging, just looking at the game.
Teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Would you say a New Hope? Yeah, Mari. I was gonna say, we saw this revealed a while ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. It literally, okay, I'm a little bit disappointed that it literally just looks like Grease. Like Grease 2, but it's not. It's literally... I'm a little bit disappointed that it just looks exactly like Grease. Grease, however you want to say it. Then why not just call it Grease 2, you know? Or maybe, okay, you know what? Actually, maybe it's just another story to tell in that vein or universe. That makes sense, actually. This is Abba. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Oh, there's combat. There's combat. Wow. Yeah, this is 100%. If you want another Grease, here's Abba. Oh. Music, art style, and emotions are gonna hit you. Oh, sorry, Neva. I thought it was Abba. Sorry, Neva.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play, and there's much more coming later.
Sorry, Neva.
Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we got lots more for you.
Oh.
All right, next, it's time.
It's going to be in Devolver.
Our next game announcement.
What was it? Deva?
study the past if you would define the future.
Our history untold.
Architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Civilization?
Let me not then die
Never, thank you.
gloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Civilization? It's probably not. No, I think you're thinking of Our History Untold. Or, I don't know. There's a lot of Civilization-like games, but I don't know if we've actually gotten a... I think last Civilization was Civilization 5. Which was like a few years ago. Yo! Oh, 7. Okay, I was wrong. 6. That's pretty cool. Like, I have no interest in that, but like, that's cool still to get as an announcement.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game Fest.
Oh.
On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is...
That's a cool overall announcement.
PC and consoles next year.
And on
I'm in awe
consoles.
of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment. But we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Stay civilized. Hello, Wukong. You have a release date. Stream is cutting with audio. Yeah, I see we're in the red again. I don't know what to do about it. The hell is that? We knew the date, though. Also, why is Xbox not on that list? I thought... Oh, no. I didn't see Xbox on the list on the bottom. Also, I'm seeing the stream quality, and it's really... I'm trying to... I don't know how to fix it, but I'm looking into it. I shouldn't have did 60 frames. I think that's the problem. Even though I have the internet to support it. I'm looking into is Wukong coming to Xbox because I didn't see that on the bottom.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the model.
It says it is. I don't know.
Reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still...
She had a butt. We're back in the green.
Even
We're back in the green.
of the unknown, like mayflies. We die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Once human. Kind of multitasking, looking into some OBS stuff.
What does greatness mean to you?
Commercial. Yeah, Paragon, I looked into it and it says it's still coming to Xbox. So I don't know. I don't know why that wasn't listed at the bottom. There was a game earlier that did the same thing that I was like, I'm pretty sure that is coming to the... Samsung Gaming Hub.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before?
Where's Creature? Super Tone.
Then there is much to learn. The numbers are endless.
This is in September, I believe, right? Who's getting this?
I will take you all.
Because I do think this looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be buying it, but it looks pretty freaking cool.
We fight!
September 9th. It's pretty freaking cool. June 20th for an overview trailer.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG.
We back? Yeah, are we good? Because it says we're in the green now.
Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Shojima.
What did he just say? Of what, 3, 4, and 5? Oh, okay. Persona. Here's your look at Metaphor.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立てて。
Here's your look at Metaphor.
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us.
We're still in the green, so I'm not sure why there should be problems now.
We oppress. We fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie.
After this trailer, I might try something, even though it says we're in the green for me right now. But
you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
This seems like a medieval Persona. Like, it's literally a medieval Persona. Yeah, fantasy Persona. Well, Persona was already a fantasy,
Such
but
an
yeah.
honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now
It's
we're
peak.
gonna jump
It's
into
peak.
the
I fear.
Arkhamverse.
What?
Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat.
And I did that already, Dragon.
Rat King and his cultist
Twice.
devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
So, MetaQuest VR game, Batman game. It could be cool. It could be cool.
Taking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets.
Is that Barbara?
Casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it.
The Rat King.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
I think the NVIDIA one, Dragon. Gameplay at Gamescom, but I want to see it now.
When the bat falls, the rats rise.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise.
Yeah, it even says excellent connection.
Because I have been a fan of
Everything is green right now, so I can't really do much else.
and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Street Fighter! Switchback. Oh, shit. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. That's what you're here for. Boobs! This was the SNK thing, probably. But what does it mean? What does it mean exactly? Because I don't think it means, like, the characters are in Street Fighter. It's probably just, like, outfits. This is the Capcom thing, too, maybe. I'm not sure. It's a collaboration. Oh, they just joined the fight! Oh, shit! That's actually pretty crazy. Let's go through the Scottish? I'm gonna need something to come on that I have, like, zero interest in, because I'm gonna have to go potty. I like this. I like games that, like, you're in a big army battle. I really appreciate these. Oh, you get to choose your warriors? Oh, I'm marking this. I don't care about the art style or aesthetic. I like games like this where you get to choose, like, all right, I'm going to bring this many people into the battle and I get to fight in it. Like, oh, Oh, dude. I have my notepad ready. This is not going to be one of those stars of the show, but to me, it's like a very Tony-esque game, maybe. A very Keebs game. Roguelike and co-op. Tears of Petal. Tears of Metal. Tears of Petal. Unreal Engine. Oh, look, it's Halo. Oh!
I guess we'll see.
You heard the crowd. The crowd actually, you could hear them explode a little bit. Where's Philexis, man? Philexis has been wanting me to like react to this every time there's a new trailer. I'm like, I'm happy it exists. That's all. I'm just happy it exists.
To a million pieces, just like I did that earth. You talking about thrilling? Don't you dare! I'm not going to hell alone. You were only on a ride. Are you ready? Do it! Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save.
For the uninitiated, this just looks like yet another Dragon Ball game, but there's a reason why the Dragon Ball community is very excited about this.
What?
Also, there was a decision there. I saw that, like work with Piccolo or something Raditz.
You are impressive, boy. I will show you the true form of autonomous open. It's my turn now. Change everything, then. Just stop it.
The Ultimate Dragon Ball Showdown.
No way.
Oh, a date! We have a date! In box art, October 11th.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play...
I guarantee you I have some buddies that are getting that, so I don't need to buy it. I'll just play with them.
Player FPS extraction mode.
What do you say? A multiplayer...
We've got a new mission.
Yes.
Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious.
Is this Rainbow?
With conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action.
You can't drop Sparking Zero metaphor the same day.
Located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Luna, clean the balcony. On your mark.
Did they say this is Rainbow? I missed what, like... I don't think it is, actually. I thought I heard expansion. That's why I asked. Delta Force, thank you. Thank you, Alex. All that smoke, though. It's just funny because
Prepare for decoding.
At this point, the finals in Halo Infinite just kind of have me set on shooters.
Operation commence.
In terms of multiplayer shooters, at least. But there you go. An extraction game type.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
What? I'm gonna go potty here. I need to go.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air strike! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
I just heard City of the Wolves. Oh, okay. I didn't miss anything, right? Hannah says nay. Thank you. By the way, did this come out? This was marketed like, no, I thought this came out like February last year. I could have swore. Or is this a new game? What is this? I just came back and all I heard was City of Wolves and then I saw SNK. Okay, Fatal Fury: City of Wolves. Come early 2025. Look, everybody! It's marketing for Halo Infinite! I put this in our Patreon Discord. We have like a Halo channel in there. And I'm like, look! It's marketing for Halo! That isn't from 343! I can't believe it! We're never gonna get Xbox or any big company marketing Halo ever again. At this point, it's just a community game that only 343 will market. Just 343 and the fans. Anyway, okay, that's all Halo news for the year. Well, significant. We technically get Halo news every like couple months, but it's just not the level that people want. What's this? Neat little mobile game. Oh look, it's Sayu-chan. By the way, I was thinking earlier when I was going potty, whoever was giving, like, checking about my stream settings, are you still here? Because I really appreciate that. I need somebody to tell me what's going on with that, because I get very frustrated when I, like, see my OBS dropping frames or going in the red, when it's like, I purchased this expensive-ass computer and I pay for very expensive internet, and it's like, I shouldn't be having those problems. So whoever that was earlier, I appreciate you. This is a fun trailer to watch.
Not interested.
I'm trying to maintain an agenda.
Lots can make that for ya.
You're next.
Yeah, Dragon Blood. That's who it was. Yeah, thank you. The gameplay for that actually looked pretty cool, I will say. Yes. Have anybody played a mecha game that wasn't Armored Core 6? It was 6, right? Has anybody played a mecha game that isn't Armored Core 6 in like the past 5 years? I am very curious. Gundam Evolution? Yeah. Like, I'm sure there's plenty that's come out, but you know. Like, this looks badass! This looks really badass! And I have a feeling nobody's gonna play it. That little smidget of gameplay looked cool. Oh, you know what?
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break.
I guess Exoprimal counted.
Ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Okay. Okay. I'm not playing this if it's a horror game. If you're trying to scare me, I'm not playing it.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Well, if I can fight back, then it's okay. Oh, it's a bunch. Oh, so wait.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up,
nope,
I'll protect you.
Nope.
Amy? I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home, Viv. Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? It should have some developer mode.
I have to admit, I'm kind of with Hannah. Like, as much as I'm not a horror person, there was a couple of neat little nuggets in there with, like, decent story, not as quite horrifying. Just kind of dark, you know, just like a horror vibe, but not quite like trying to scare you per se. Just Blumhouse games. That's cool. Blumhouse games. That's cool. I'm gonna note that as just like I think that's just a cool announcement.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Dog tag. Oh, I don't know why. I'm just sometimes I see old names and I'm just like, yo.
The full slate there. That's
hello.
Incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there.
Immortality was nuts. I'm in agreement with that, Kyle.
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry.
What sequel?
Anyway, horror is...
Was there not like 5?
To my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to...
Oh, the movie sequel. Okay.
Approach
that makes more sense. Yeah, okay. Got it.
And apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Oh no, we went to the red again.
Great. It's a really diverse.
I don't know why.
Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game.
I don't know why, man.
So
I don't know what to do.
Fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist.
It'll straighten out, but
intense first-person shooters. Or maybe, Geoff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, you know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited.
Into this as we watch.
Psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there, and I know, you know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling off.
That was a good slate.
Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Games.
That was a good slate.
Guys. All right. And now here's the world premiere.
Back in the green, but I'm just looking into things.
Power Rangers game with a
Power Rangers! I heard one person. Yeah. Damn, even the music though. So, just straight up the old arcade beat 'em up style. Power Rangers. Wow. Is this like by the same team that did the TMNT game? What is this? What is this? Oh my god, this is actually kind of cool though. Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. I like this already. Sadness. Lifeline. Oh, they both lost their mother, so they have to be friends with each other. Ah! Oh, I like it already. Back in the green, by the way. No. Oh, I love this. I love this. This might be my game of the show so far. Not gonna lie. Not like what I think should be game of the show, but just like Kiwi's game of the show. Oh! Oh, it grew up! Oh, it grew up! What is this? What is happening? Oh my god, it got old! I want this. Dear and boy. This is my game of the show.
What a beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020.
It's the first time.
Now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government, and games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers.
Oh, that was my game of the show so far.
A long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving.
I think the emotions and the idea of it. From
Warhorse Studios.
I like the silent narrative type of thing. It's probably going to make you bawl at the end because something happens to either the deer or the boy. Oh, that looked cool.
Don't always come to fruition.
Hannah. Looks cute, but I know I'm going to cry.
But God disposes. And then
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our arses!
Our arses!
Is this retribution for my sins?
This actually seems pretty cool.
To the task!
I just appreciate that there's like some writing and whatnot going on.
Come on!
Army? Army?
To the task!
To the fucking task.
I'm noting it.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san.
I think that looked pretty cool.
We announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
I need to know. I need to copy and paste Dragon Eye's reply. Because, yeah, anything that can help, I would greatly appreciate. The sound design is weird in this trailer. But you can possess people. Thanks, Dragon. There's a few things to do there that I obviously can't do during the stream. I'll just reset the computer and all, but I want to freaking fix it, man. I don't like something being inconsistent. You can turn into a gun! What?! His arm got chopped off and then he put it back on! He used his arm to web sling, and then he jumped around between a couple of people. Yeah, there's some cool ideas here. I have to admit. Like, the style of the game doesn't appeal to me, but there are some cool ideas in that trailer. I do admit that. Also, I just know that this is a meme. This is a literal meme. I didn't know he was from a video game.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really.
Really good at what I do.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me.
I want to see Embark. All of a sudden, I remembered Embark was on that partner sheet, and I want to see it.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
What are we dealing with here? What are we dealing with here? It was just the boom. He like bounced off the top.
I will make them pay for it.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles.
And it's a roguelike.
Who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey LaPrince and Emmerich Toa.
It's funny because they do. I figure they're gonna have a lot of like AA or indie people here, but the indies.
We created our studio.
Actually, let me listen to this.
We promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber.
Cairn?
When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge.
Why is there so many mountain climbing games? Like analogies, you know?
Face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Oh, so they will be in Day of the Devs. Okay, that's what I was gonna say, is like, the indie people that are in this show, it's like they just had more of a marketing budget to be featured here, or Geoff cut them a deal. Because it's like, okay, then why don't you just go to the Day of the Devs? Because that's like focused on indie developers. Okay, so this is a literal rock climbing game. But you know what I mean? Just between like Celeste, a short hike, Jusant, and now this. I just feel like there's this analogy of like, if our game's indie, we can't go wrong climbing. Just climbing. It's too stressful, man. When I did this in Jusant, I was like, it's so frustrating when you miss and then you fall down, just as she did, just like, ah! Like all that progress and you have to do it all again. There's so much. I like the frustration. That's cool. Karen. Yeah, not bad.
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere.
I have to admit, this reminds me, I don't want to see Dungeons of Hinterberg anymore in terms of like marketing. For some reason, it's like, if I see that again, I want it to be like an ID, an Xbox show or something like that.
And what's weird,
I don't know why.
is that I actually
This just kind of reminds me of it.
good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
You okay? Alright.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right,
the Stanley Parable.
Trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Kyle, don't take the no Xbox thing to heart, though, because there's some things in the show that are coming to Xbox, that were announced to Xbox, that they just aren't listing the logo. I don't know why. That's really weird.
Progress is impressive lately, Haruna. These are incredible. They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent...
However, that was a reveal, so probably not.
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the...
Yeah, marketing news, yep.
It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent?
Didn't we see this somewhere? I swear we saw this somewhere. Where did we see this?
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Yeah. Alex, the partner preview is where I remember seeing it.
The Fold is a strange place.
Yeah, the partner preview.
Found something down there.
In like March.
Session.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
Also, Dragon Blood. Yeah, if that is true, come on. Like, freaking come on. Like, I believe it. But I'm just gonna be mad if that's the case. Freaking crap. Dragon Blood said in the chat, like, apparently Wukong is gonna be delayed for Xbox. Like, come on. I don't want another Baldur's Gate situation again. Let me write again. Gosh dang it.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
I don't know what to do about it, man.
Feel honored to fight a legend.
I'm like a decade behind.
On guard! To your greatest final chapter.
Speaking of games not coming to Xbox right away, is this... I think I played this when I was at PAX last year. Is this that game that, like, it seems like a French Dark Souls, if that makes any sense? No, it's not. Never mind. He ripped his face off and is now wearing it.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
Yeah. I think that is the game I'm thinking of. Yeah, like I think that one too. just like
We're
Wukong.
live for more Summer Game Fest.
That's such a bummer, man. That's just not a good situation.
Shooter with dynamic cooperative games.
That's really frustrating.
Grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
I'm actually curious about this because we got like a cinematic of this last year, but I wanted to see gameplay. Copyright. Up and down and down. Is this by one of the people that was with Rockstar? I might be wrong about this, but I feel like this is a studio. I thought I heard something about like this is from. I feel like I'm wrong. Wow, we just dipped hard stream-wise. Okay, it's come back up. So weird. Come on, no cinematic. Let's do gameplay. Let's do gameplay. Like, this is all cool, but I thought you said we're gonna get a look at gameplay here. Like, this is super cool, but what does the actual gameplay look like? And also, you're making this like a absolute sucker of a trailer by using this song, which will make like anything look good. Literally anything. And then there's got to be something at the end where it's like, oh no, that was all it engine. That was all the game. But
that looks awesome.
You said we would see gameplay
across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam.
This isn't Hellblade 2.
On July 2nd.
This isn't Hellblade 2.
Please welcome two developers whose hit indie game Among Us took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Among Us? Among Us?
Oh no. What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fun we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games.
Do they have the means to do that?
Project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Geoff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Do they have the means to do that, though? How did they say that this was funded? Like, no freaking way! Like, was Among Us so successful that they just want to be able to distribute it? That's the coolest thing in the history of time! Like, look, we didn't expect to make as much as we did, so we just want to help make other games? Is that the situation? There's no way!
Suit aces.
We asked
Studio Any Percent, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches.
There's no freaking way!
One-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
I have to say, like, the game reveal side of this show so far has been like
Victorian Forest.
Whatever.
All look fantastic.
It's been very like 6 out of 10. But like
those amazing indie games.
I gotta bump it up a little bit just because of like the amount of shout out and support to the game industry, especially smaller devs right now. That's so freaking cool.
There's going to be an Among Us.
I did not expect that.
Check out this sneak peek.
Sorry, I talked over her. I was not expecting this much shout outs and supports to like just helping developers out there. That's so freaking... Did they say this is the show? There's supposed to be a Netflix show. I think this is like the look at it. Wow. Wow, Among Us got big enough for them to help fund other indie games and get a license deal to make a show? That's so cool. Ashley Johnson, Elijah Wood. Wow.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Nike.
A definitive greatest hits collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic.
Yeah, Steffi, that was a perfect thing for you to tune into.
For a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
I'm ready. I apologize if this lags during this trailer. There's too much happening on screen. It can't handle it. Three head dogs. Metal Scenic. Two epic adventures. I'm not happy with the sound design of some of these trailers, man. I want the trailers to be much more... I don't want it to just be music or like muffled.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
October 25th. That's a lot happening in October, though. Like the tail end of October? Can we relax?
Right. Movie coming in December too. Exciting.
Can we relax? Yeah, Alex. Like that's a lot in the end of October.
From Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened.
I'm not into this game. I watched the deep dive thing and I'm like, I don't know.
Was never born.
What if Paul was never born?
Created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen.
Spoilers. Lots of spoilers in this.
To protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Leads to you. Awaken in Dune Awakening.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom ONL in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
I gotta respect that, man. Like, Geoff shows especially, you get to see a lot of, like, brand new teams debut their first games. As much as that's not, like, exciting to a lot of people, I can at least respect, like, hey, look at you. You at least get to show the world what you have in mind. But yes, that was a Dune game. That was like a what-if scenario. So far... Sorry, I'm like just watching this now. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Paragon. It's another RTS. Battle Aces.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Geoff. So Battle Aces is the
I kneel
for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as
well
as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are
It's my most annoying thing with RTSs.
fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com.
I'm into it.
Thank you.
I'm into it. I'm with Dogtag. Like,
Thank you.
I really been wanting a RTS that really grabs me. Like, Age of Empires 4 was all right,
for a game
but
that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year.
the controls were just kind of
parallel destruction wrapped in the world.
The finals.
Deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the finals.
Give us a new mode. A new mode every season would be great. New mode, a new map every season. That's all I would need. Just don't be a cosmetic thing. There's gonna be cosmetics, but just give us a new mode and a new map. Okay. Look at that. It's Japanese themed! Let's go! Oh, shit! I like it! Wait, a bow? Oh my god! What is that? He's deflecting the bullets! What did that mean? Why was he deflecting those bullets?
All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards.
That was so cool.
Sam Lake from Remedy.
Okay, here's your Remedy thing. Like, I wish there was some really crazy gameplay elements with that new piece of equipment, but like, I wanted to see like a new mode too, but I don't know. For now,
that's enough. Thank you.
DLC time, baby.
You see, this is
that was cool. That was the most I blew up.
They let me come.
But that was on a very personal level.
To tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions.
And
physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall.
Good.
Lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs.
It's like Twilight Zone.
It's 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable.
Oh no. Right now?
In less than 24 hours.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Wow.
With this world premiere,
wow.
I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Wow. Wow.
A special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there.
They really themed this off of the Twilight Zone. This is 100% the Twilight Zone.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
What?
And I will come back for you, my love.
Yo!
Cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
What?
I was the only one.
What?
And the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
Ian, my buddy Ian, needs to see this right now.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Look up Alan Wake 2 Night Springs when you get a chance. I'm sending that to my buddy.
These mythical shores.
Wow.
Over death itself.
Well, there you go. Why do they keep using these trailer songs?
Where primal forces clash.
Yes, that was the protagonist of Control.
The island's deepest secrets. Where ancient mysteries awaken. Where heroes are forged. And demons are born.
to the bathroom again? How many just went to the bathroom?
That's right. New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game.
I'm just shocked. I mean, the control thing is cool, but I'm sort of surprised about like the Quantum Break one.
It's version 2.3 special program a few hours ago, but there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
I wouldn't say again. This is the first time Honkai showed up in the show.
Why do people choose to...
I told you before. Hoyoverse has to show up at every Keighley show at least once or twice.
You see,
This is the first time.
everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never...
These guys must have figured out like a cash cow, man. Every time I see them, I'm sorry if I'm talking over something you care about. But I just can't help but think, like, they just figured it out, man. I don't know. We just have to make insanely attractive characters, and then people will want to spend the money to get those characters and make them look good, even better. It's the Agresco VR situation. They just know. That's all you have to do. And just make sure it has great gameplay to encourage them to keep playing it.
Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Mari, I'm not sure what you mean by that question. I thought for a second this was Stalker 2. For a second, I was like, what? You just explained, gotcha. Yeah. I don't know, man, after the show. So far, no reaction to port other than potentially the finals one. Like, potentially. Because I admit, that was pretty freaking cool, but it's like... I don't think many people are going to be searching for that or want to watch that. What did Keeps think of this? If I didn't upload it, then that means that I probably didn't have much of a reaction. That's how you know. I only upload reactions that I like. This is going to be a funny watch kind of a thing. This is going to be a funny watch. I don't just upload every single trailer I've ever seen before. I want to upload ones that I definitely had some kind of response to. Emotional response to, I mean. By the way, is this a VR game or is it just first person? You tried the Stalker collection? How is it? I haven't touched any Stalker dog tag. I have not touched any.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP.
I thought I just saw Colt.
Discover Orange Ticket Upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Yeah, we get a date! Oh, I'm actually really stoked for this game. Not like emotionally, like personally, but just like to play it. It's a Game Pass one. I legit think the concept is cool. It reminds me of Pikmin, where just do stuff during the day to get set up and then deal with shit at night. I like that concept. Please be a good date. I want to say late July or late August. I don't think anything's happening then. Early September belongs to Astrobot for me. End of June and early July belong to Elden Ring. In my playtime. Watch it be October. If it's October, get the frick out of here. If it's October, I'm gonna be so mad. Late July! Yay! That's perfect. Late July. Yay. That's literally what I said. Ooh! This game looks pretty cool. By the people that made, oh, what's that freaking game? I can't remember, with full campaign co-op. If the style seems familiar, it's because it's by the same developers, but they made like a multiplayer open world style game, which is going to be kind of interesting for them. They have very flow and have their own style that they do. It definitely feels like this is their game. What even is this genre-wise? Hyperlight Breaker, yep. Late summer in early access.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
All right, what do you got? I miss this game, man. But there's not really much reason for me to play it unless, like, my buddies want to hop on. I don't think it's fun to play on my own. I just like to laugh at it when I'm playing with people. Oh, I want that panda, though. I want the damn panda. And the beer. How about superpowers?
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
That was a good headbutt.
Kitty, don't you know? Well, you's a crazy party animal.
Are you just promoting it again? So far, I'm seeing all the same maps. Okay, this is different. I have not seen that mode. What is this? What is this? Okay, other than the last 3 shots, everything there was there before.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here
What's going on?
loves this town. We think this town rules.
Okay, Supertone, yeah. So if those games aren't new, then what was that for then? Was it just like to show,
Can't stop thinking about
to remind people the game exists?
city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues, come on, pal. Ah!
What was new in that party animals thing? It just feels like that was just a reminder of this game exists.
That's a father and son.
That's what I want for Halo Infinite. I have to be honest. I wanted that same exact trailer, but for Halo Infinite.
Love it here.
Like, I don't mind if there's nothing new. Just let people know. It's feature complete now.
Long time. Nobody panic.
What is happening? What just happened?
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Oh, good, EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Are we finally talking about Skate? Are we finally talking about... We're still working on it. They brought this game up so long ago. We're still working on it. What was the point of the live action thing? Was that to build up to this? Like what? Playtesting coming this fall.
Very exciting that people will finally be
Mr. Loves has got to lose it.
on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest.
The giant depresso.
Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
It's incredible how much success this game had. Talk about a team that was not anticipating the amount of success. Oh, Sakurajima update. The finals is not the only one. Wanted to get that Asian aesthetic in. I'm so excited for that finals one, man. I have to admit, I'm going to be rocking the samurai shit all the time. I just want to know what the heavy guy is going to be able to do. Anyways, Power World. Ooh, Xbox dedicated servers. There's a lot of people that were like wondering when the hell that was going to happen, so that's good. New buildings and level cap. I'm assuming if you want to go farther. I haven't played the game. I'm just aware of some of the things about it. New raid. Stronghold oil rig. I'm assuming strongholds, there are things you can like assault. Ooh, arena. New faction and boss. This looks like a good update. I don't play the game, but this looks like a pretty good amount of content. That's literally this month. Pretty cool.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats.
I do want to give Power World a shot.
Update. Next up,
because I like the idea of making them my slaves.
Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
I know what I said.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players.
I'm going to go potty. I admit, I don't give a crap about Valorant, so I'm going to go potty.
The Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
Saw you, Mosh! Dizzy's up! This way! Cage trigger. You know we in it to win it. That's how we stay committed and pushing it to the limit. We want it all. We came ahead of the business by taking it to the finish.
Time for the fireworks.
Keeps a song and skate trailer will get you copyrighted. This entire stream will get me copyrighted, okay? I don't, as long as the stream can stay up, I don't mind. I don't care about the money. If you want to support, if anybody's worried about me not making money from the stream, I don't make shit. I don't make shit from just doing YouTube content. So don't worry about that. I pretty much do all this out of my pocket, except for the patrons. The patrons are definitely the people that support. I just care about this staying up. But every single one of these streams, they've usually just claimed and be like, oh, you can't monetize this. I'm like, all right. I would have made like $5, if that. Valorant. If you want to support Samurai QG,
Was Valorant's
in the description.
tactical gameplay. Everything
Patreon.
you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts.
Was it not on?
And you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
Was Valorant never on console?
Your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta.
I had no idea Valorant wasn't on console.
Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently
That's cool.
at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments.
More peeps get to play it, because like me, you know, I'm just console guy. That's it. I had no idea Valorant wasn't on console, so now I can play it if I want to.
And now we are ready and so
For
excited
people like me.
to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Are we okay? Let's move on. I have to admit, man, other than like I don't think I can give this a lower score than like 6 out of 10 just because of like the industry stuff that happened in this. Like all of the just the shout outs to what's going on and acknowledging that and the Outer Sloth thing, the Bloomhouse, like just the addressing the industry stuff. It makes it almost impossible for me to not give this show the bare minimum of 6 out of 10. But so far, it has been that for me. Like, it has been the most definitive C-grade show, which I fully expected. I told you guys before this. Like, I was like, to me personally, if somebody feels worse or less, good on you. But for me, this has been like the most middle ground, safe summer game fest I think I've seen in many years. For me. That's just me. How are you guys feeling so far? Paragon definitely better than the state of play. Oh, I heavily disagree with that one. But fair enough. D Remedy made it a 10 out of 10. See, that's the thing. Some folks, it's like all they wanted was just one thing in the 2-hour show, rather than like thinking about the whole package. Dog Tag Duke, it's like a 3 out of 10 for me so far. I haven't seen anything yet. I'm a sucker for AAA. Oh yeah, if somebody's a sucker for AAA, this has not been your show.
Thanks to
for sure.
Riot for sharing that with us
for sure.
At SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal.
Everybody's got their different
DoorDash, 5 weeks of deals with.
For me, I always consider the overall, like how was the pacing? Were the big nuggets spread out pretty well? Was there anything that I think the internet's going to talk about? Was a lot of small people shown? Like I think of like the whole spectrum.
Countless games such as
to me, this has been a very 6 out of 10 when I think of all that.
Next week,
even with that finals trailer and Outer Sloth.
Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him. I know.
It's like just a sponsored part.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
Why is movies in here?
Deemed unfit.
I get how you're trying to shoehorn it in, but
You do not deserve to be thrown away. 1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make.
I need to watch this movie. I really appreciate, because the first movie I thought it was kind of lame how like it was just joy and sadness basically as the characters. But this go around, it actually seems like all 5 of them are, and I really appreciate that.
#1 gaming monitor brand in the US.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. That was definitely a sponsored segment.
For gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the.
I definitely disagree with a lot of you guys that are saying like the state of play was bad. I very much disagree with that.
Samsung credit for US.
Admittedly, I'm a little bit selfish because of just Astrobot. Like Astrobot shot that up by like 2 points to me.
All of you cooped
But I think everything else before it was like okay. It was like a lot of okay things with something fantastic. It averaged out to be good, kind of a thing.
That chicken and chicken's buddies.
I put that in like a B- or a 7 out of 10. I thought that was just about in the good tier.
Like lots of shiny things and chicken.
This is definitely in the okay tier.
That's all that.
Being like
And
a 5 or a 6.
Is our big ad.
To me personally, that's just me. Again, I am just one person on the internet. I do not dictate anybody. I am not owed anything. Yeah.
What's going on? Who are you?
Is that Chris Hemsworth?
I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked.
I'm so glad I quit Clash of Clans, man.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about
I'm so glad I quit Clash of Clans.
Job because
your swordplay. Tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
So great emotionally.
Also, I've pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
Want
Okay,
him to.
I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is
Oh,
why
we got red again, sorry.
have the job.
But then again, there's nothing that crazy going on right now.
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not.
Wow, Supercell spent a lot of money on this. Not only giving it like a 2-minute thing at the Game Awards, but also having this cast in it. Supercell spent a lot on this ad. Holy shit.
Handing you a hardware break-in. Look at these clowns.
Wow.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx.
Jinx.
Jinx. Jinx. No, you Jinx.
Is that?
You supposed to be a lumberjack?
They spent a lot of money on this ad.
You wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
That's the actual Hemsworth. It's 100%. Like, it's not even just Hemsworth. There's like 4 or 5 other actors I see in that.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. That came from inside me.
That came from inside me. What? They spent so much money on this ad. Like, it's the longest one of the bunch. And they had so much talent. Squad Busters. Okay. Like, this is straight up a Super Bowl ad. I hope that works out for him. That was a lot of money they spent.
Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san.
Here you go. Monster Hunter World, here you go. I would not be surprised if this is how they close out the show. But they haven't done the 2K thing. They're going to end it with the 2K thing. They're going to end it with the 2K thing. Did they do the 2K thing? Did they? Oh, that was Civilization, wasn't it? That was Civilization, wasn't it? Shit.
We've prepared
Damn
a very
it.
special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone
I think that was
to be on the lookout
Civilization.
for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
Hey, mobile games make the most money. Sadly, that is the sad truth.
没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後に
I think they ended the show with this, if Civilization was a 2K
行われ
thing.
るゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますの
Something
で
about Gamescom?
皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at opening night live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo
Did they give
of
a date
Monster
for
Hunter
this?
Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Did they give a date to this at the State of Play? Because that's the other thing. This was at the State of Play too, so it's like it was just barely in the good area. But
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
are we about to get a date to this or what?
We need to shake them off.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Alex is right. This is a 2025 game, so yeah, we probably won't get a date.
There's too many of them!
Ooh, straight gameplay? Yay! Yay! Just let it ride. Let it ride.
I will draw a tire. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready. If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
Oh no! Geoff did say in his thing before this, there's not going to be a one more thing.
Find someplace.
He said that. There's not going to be like a one more thing. So. Anybody here big Monster Hunter person? Because as much as I'm not, and maybe a few of you guys aren't, like, we have to acknowledge Monster Hunter is a massive IP. And I'm telling you right now, there are people foaming out of the mouth for this.
Hunter is here. Just watch. You will see what hunting is all about.
All right. All right.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August.
We're done.
During last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art.
I forgot about this game. This looks
brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
I mean, this is a weird thing to close out with, but I'm excited to see this. I thought this game looked amazing when they first showed it. Like, this is not going to appeal to everybody, but to me, like, this is definitely a me closer.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41.
Also, why was Xbox on the partner thing? What was the Xbox thing here? I could think of, like, everybody else, but...
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Metaphor... No, that's Sega/Atlas. That's not Xbox. Oh my god. This is so cool! This is still just as cool as when it was revealed, man. I thought when this was first revealed, it looked freaking sick. It's so fluid. Damn. Damn, that parry, though. What's he doing? Oh, doing kamikaze. It's their feet! She's fighting with her feet! This is so cool! I don't care what any of y'all say. This is freaking dope. Holy shit. At these events. Nothing in Seattle, though. You bastards. Oh, people get to be hands-on this weekend. Ooh.
Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much
Ooh.
And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Geoff. I had such...
So I'll stay tuned to what people say after they play it.
That's everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from
Joey, this game is real.
Direct. Now keep checking summergamefest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th.
Yeah, that is not a chunky hitting game, Supertone. That is not a chunky game. That is all about flash and fast.
Right now.
Fast and flash. Yeah, I was wrong. This game's going to be sick. So it's like I said, I personally want to watch Day of the Devs. I really encourage you guys to watch Day of the Devs. I think it's a great, it's basically an indie, not even showcase. I would compare it to like the developer direct that Xbox does, you know, where they're not doing trailer after trailer after trailer. They're doing like deep dives into 4 or 5 games. That's what Day of the Devs is. That's what's about to happen. It's much more chill, you know, and if you just want to check out what some indie devs are doing, that's happening, like, I guess right now or about to in a couple minutes. There's a couple other things during the weekend, too. I think, like, the Future or the PC show, and I think a chill indie thing. There's a few little things happening over the weekend. But, what did everybody think of the Summer Game Fest? Because I apologize that the stream kind of lags sometimes. I don't know. I'm hoping that Dragon's advice will work. But Phantom Blade looks sick, as always. Like, I think Phantom Blade still looks sick. Totally, it's just a me thing, you know? Like, I don't think anybody should be talking about this, but I am definitely I love that finals trailer. I really wish that there was a new mode in it. That's my only con. I really wish there was a new mode. But of all the aesthetics to hit for like a new map and battle pass, you can't. That's literally Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is now the only game I've ever played that like actually got me with the whole microtransactions, whatever. I hate it. But whenever they do that samurai shit, it's my name. Whenever they do the samurai aesthetic of any kind, or even the Banished with how some of their things look, I put money into Infinite and I hate it. I hate it. But that's how you get me. And the finals with its dope-ass gameplay, oh no. But luckily what I'm happy about is a lot of the stuff they showed in that trailer will be in the Battle Pass. Like, every time they've shown outfits in those trailers, usually you could earn most of all those outfits through the Battle Pass, and I appreciate that. So, and I hadn't had to buy it yet because I just play enough to keep cycling the Battle Passes, so... but I think aesthetically, I'm excited for that sword thing. Anyways, I'll cut myself off there. So that was definitely like the Kibi game of the show. And also the Boy and Deer. The Boy and Deer is definitely the other one that I'm like, I really dig me my silent narrative games. And I like that it like just even the premise. That was a good trailer because I really set up what the game is. It's a boy and a deer and they both lost their mother and they're going to have to like, and then they just find each other and together they can like tackle things. I think that's just a really cool premise. So I think those are my personal game of the shows. October is Deadly. Power Rangers Rita's Rewind was another neat shout out. And I wrote down a few things, but I think especially the thing that I'm personally the most happy about is just the shout out of the industry conditions, you know, and trying to make people aware of that too. I really appreciated that. But what did you guys think? Yeah, just so I'm going to stick around for like maybe another 5 minutes or so here. If anybody would like to chit chat over this weekend, like vocally with me, then go to Patreon. It's not paid whatsoever. It's totally free. You could get in our Discord and just, I have the pinned thing. All you have to do is follow. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to put a dime into it. Just vocally hang out with me and some other peeps if we hop in there. But I'm going to stick around for a little bit and see what you guys think. Simple Lurk says 4 out of 10. Jissel says it was all right, probably an 8 for me. See, for me, it was all right too. If I give something an 8, that means it was like solid good. Like 9 is like to me. Anyways, yeah. So 4, 8, 6. I see. Those are just the 4 scores I saw. I see another one, 7, 8. So kind of looks like averaged out. It looks like we're about at a 6 or a 7, which I think I'm pretty much there too. Like averaging out what you guys have dropped so far. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't think I can give it a 7. As much as I love the industry shoutouts and a couple of those nuggets, which I did hope for, but there weren't the nuggets that I was like, I wanted the nuggets to be more like general hype instead of just like a me hype thing. Yeah, the Alan Wake 2 thing, that was pretty cool too. But Alex says 60 plus games. Were you like watching the show just going shout out to Alex Cortona. Like go to I think his name is Bison on Twitter. He makes some dope ass graphics. Should check him out. Plug yourself in, Alex, go for it. Very informed individual right there. This and State of Wuxia has me hyped for the Xbox showcase. What was the State of Wuxia? Bambi all over again. So many exclusively not on Xbox games. Kataro, that was weird to me because I don't think everything that we think is like exclusive to PlayStation or whatever, I don't think they actually are. But for some reason it was marketed as that. Like Wukong is definitely coming to Xbox. But like there was a lot of that here, which was really weird. So I don't know. I don't know what that was about. Maybe, I don't know. It was just weird. See, Kyle's message. Yep, pretty much. Joey, not a lot of big games, but everything looked awesome. I think, I will say, the thing that I liked most, everything showed off pretty well. In my opinion. I think everything actually showed off pretty well. I don't feel like there was many trailers in here, except for the skate one. I thought the skate one was kind of weird. Everything had like at least an okay to good trailer. You know what I mean? Like whether it was cinematic or gameplay, I think every trailer here, for the most part, was a good trailer. I don't know if people disagree with me on that, but yeah, I need to make that graph, mate. Coming in a couple hours. There you go. Similar, Xbox is a strong case to have best showcase so far. I mean, as much as I made that video in the front half, it sounds like I'm bashing Xbox. It wasn't really bashing. It's more like just things that I really hope they do here. Like things that they really, to me, need to do to really like make me absolutely content again. And make me feel like the sacrifice will be worth it. And that aside, you know, like I'm very confident the Xbox show is definitely going to be the one. As if people are against Xbox, that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, that showcase is going to almost guaranteed have a great deal of the things that I put in that video. That wasn't even a predictions thing. Those were all insanely likely things. And if they all, even 80% of those happen, that's going to be a bomb thing. And that's not even thinking of the partners. That's not even thinking of the partners that could be there. But we'll talk about that on Sunday. I'll be going live 30 minutes before that. So we'll be hanging out then. And also you can @ me on Twitter too. I'd love for you guys, by the way, to @ me on Twitter. Like I am very addicted to Twitter, unfortunately. So just @ me whenever. And I'll reply to it, or hell, maybe I'll even make like an on-the-spot phone video for you. So feel free to always do that if you don't want to go into like the patron voice chats. Chives reminds Nintendo Direct. The Nintendo Direct, man, I feel really weird about that. But anyway, do we have time for a flex? No flex today. No super chats today. The flex will only show up with the super chats. For now, until then, you just hang out with me for my voice, for my personality, for my opinion. I am not a whore. I joke. Anyway, so yeah. I will say this was fun. Like even this like little pause that I'm on, it was really cool to have a live audience. I always really appreciate the live audiences, but it's been like that for like the past couple of years. So that was fun. You know, like when the Dragon Ball trailer came up, I heard the crowd cheer, and I missed that so much with every one of these presentations. I think as a presentation, Geoff did great. Geoff did a really good job of just like, you know, of the way he talked and how all the videos and stuff, like it's a very, like the stage presentation wise, it was really good in my opinion. So, but I think that's it, folks. I don't know if I have a reaction to port. It's probably just, I don't even know if I want to port the finals one because I don't know. But, so I'm going to skedaddle, but I hope you all have a lovely weekend. No reaction worthy post keeps. I don't think so. Like you were here for most of it, Kyle. Was there anything that like, the finals one kind of, but it's like, I don't know how many people really care to see that. That again, maybe that's why I should post it. So yeah, so we will definitely see on Sunday though. But I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, truly and deeply. I appreciate all of you for like, again, I've been saying it the past couple streams, but you just choosing to hang out with me. You could be anywhere else, but for some reason you choose to hang out with me, and for that I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'm playing Deathloop. I hope to beat it this weekend and get through that final season 2 battle pass before time is out. So, all right, I'm gonna have some food and keep on doing my business. Appreciate you guys.